Now you men have done this nation a great service by breaking through the first line of green defense and putting your lives first for this nation. Now we will begin moving troops through here and start our push further into green territory. Now you will all be reassigned into new units and be among the first in over 15 years to get into the heart of the Green Nation. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of Army Men Plastic Wars. In the previous episode and clip, we just saw how the Greens lost the second battle of Fort Granting. Their reinforcements could not stop the Tan push. And the soldiers who survived, the radioed back, and people started coming through, and they made a somewhat sizable push forward. Some of the soldiers from the past battle might still be in here, who knows, but they have marched, I think it was 2 miles into green territory before coming across this rail yard. And this is the same rail yard where one of the green survivors talked to the commander here to get some reinforcements. Now that's pretty much it. These guys kind of expect a fight, so that's why they're half ready, half not, kind of just standing around doing nothing really. So let's look at the Tan attacking force first. They have a G36, 4 FNFALs, 4 M1 Garands, and 1 M60 times however many guys there are. There's at least 12. The Greens, they're mainly equipped with, the same stuff from pretty much every other battle. M1 Garands, M3 grease guns. Over here, they also have machine guns, MG34s. And they also have some other stuff, I believe. I don't know if any of them have Thompsons, but some of them might. They have a mortar, obviously with limited, or not unlimited. Oh, okay. Uh, cool. Uh, Mortars. They also have this piece of artillery. They have a truck with a machine gun on it, and they also have this thing, and this thing shreds. So near the end of the battle, I might have to control a Tan soldier or two to try to take this out, because if not, this thing's just gonna kill everything and just hide here. Um, I think that's it. We could just go around looking at some of the scenes that I set up before we start, I guess. Just some guys just around. A lot of them are free movement, which means they will run and fight of their own accord, but there are a few that are like hard stationed where they are. That's why some of these guys have arrows and some of these guys don't. Oh, I forgot. There's this machine gun. There's a trench down here. There's a few guys up in this building. Some guys down here talking. Same thing over here. Guy there. More guys over here. This thing, also, if it doesn't get wiped out in the first few seconds, it can shred. So, yeah. Just some more greens down here, just kind of doing their own thing. More of them in troop formations or just standing around. And that's pretty much all of the greens. Before we start, I don't think I ever explained why the greens have like older like weaponry. It's because during the first Plastic Wars, they were never able to repair their factories that produced more modern weapons, which the Tans had destroyed during the first battle. Now because of like some internal infighting, they can't really get any of their new factories built, so they're kind of stuck with all this old equipment. And they do have a few modern arms, but they have them for like their like proper troops, because these are actually just garrisons around the country that they're encountering right now. And the Green Commander here just managed to get some reinforcements in just in time for the Tans to get their push. Now I'm pretty sure that's it. So I'll shut up and we can start this battle. But right off the bat, this thing was taken down. Such a shame. Machine gun getting a few kills. Cans pushing forward a little. Automatic fire coming from over here. The greens over here pretty much got massacred. Taking out few cans. They're managing to try to keep the cans at hold over here. Mortar fire going off from the mortar over here. Taking out a couple of cans, knocking down that whole thing. Over here, the battle is extremely intense. The green troops that were over here, gunned down a lot of them. This might be a shorter battle, if I recall correctly. The greens are holding. A lot of them are holed up over here. I believe the guys in this building are still alive. Machine gun down. These guys holding on to their lives. These guys. Here, let's see if we can actually like capture some stuff. So we can see the cans are pushing across the tracks, taking cover behind these train cars. Mortar fire is still going off. I think both the guys are still alive on that. Cans pushing across the tracks over here, taking out all the greens who are running away and or survive. Greens falling back over here. Ooh, we can hear this thing shooting. See why this thing's kind of dangerous? It shreds, but it can only shoot in small bursts like that. Anyways, cutting back to the actual fighting. Cans and greens just absolutely having it out. Friendly fire from further back is what's stopping the Tans from pushing forward. Over here, the Tans have completely wiped out all greens, except for these three guys. I have no clue what they're doing. And they are beginning to push over here. Here, let's send these guys over here, so they can actually do some like flanking. The Tans are gonna be taking fire from this trench, which is distracting them from everyone else who are flanking, or who is flanking. These guys are gonna climb up here. They already took out the mortar. There's a few green survivors just watching for the Tans coming across. Almost everyone in the trench is dead. This thing is extremely loud. No, I don't believe this thing got any shots off. That might be because the artillery is bugged. In future battles, I may have to replace the colored artillery with like normal looking texture. I just want to show how that looks like real quick. Let me make sure I'm not muted, because I'm really paranoid about that. So They have the Armyman artillery, which is this, like, it spawns in as like white stuff, and then you just have to change the color. But they also have the default game artillery, which there's a lot more variety, and it's like realistically colored. Let me see if I can find that. It's pretty much that right there. Uh, yeah. So in future battles, they may the toy plastic artillery might be replaced by the more like diorama painted type stuff, which will just be excused by it being like diorama stuff, because there's a lot more variety, honestly, and it's a lot more less buggy considering it's been in the game for 9 years. All right, so let's just take a quick look at the map while we're still paused. This guy hiding. This guy also hiding. There's a few ground troops. There's one guy in the front trench. These three guys. This artillery guy, I'm gonna take him off of that considering it doesn't look like it's able to fire. Sorry about that, honestly. And these things, they're still up firing. All right, let's unpause. All right, let's take him off of that. Oh, and he dies this. Oh, man. Bring this guy over here. I was about to give that man free movement, but unfortunately, it doesn't work like that sometimes. Now, this is a lot faster pace. I'll slow it down for the final moments, so it's a little bit more cinematic. They're keeping back the greens over there. Hands making it right here, getting kind of shot at. This last guy, he's getting off some kills, but he dies. Over here, this machine gun is the only thing left for the greens. Now, like I said, it's a little bug, or like the AI, they can't really manage to take these guys out. So what's gonna happen is Stanley Allen, with absolutely no health somehow, he's gonna run up and throw a grenade, taking out this truck because it's being surrounded. Eventually, it's gonna be taken out by other means, but this grenade's gonna end the battle a lot quicker. So he throws a grenade. Let's move you out of the way so you don't die. And everyone in the truck is dead. Except for the driver. The driver can still fight. Truck currently has 33 kills. This had 4 kills before dying. Kind of sad. Yeah. Let's have them kill this guy real quick. Take that thing out. And the grenade goes off, killing the final green stationed at this rail yard. Now the Tans have taken a lot of casualties, nothing that they can't really come back from and keep pushing. The greens absolutely decimated, no survivors. And all the surviving Tans are pushing towards the waypoint, which I had a script in for them to go to, which is over here. There's way too many of them for me to go through the names and veterancy and whatnot. There's a few. We can go through the few notable ones. 8 kills, Bobby Crosby. 4 kills, Kevin Gonzalez. 6 kills, Benjamin Sanders. 6 kills, Peter Gonzalez. There's way too many of them to count. There's this. I don't ever remember making a green squad, or a tan squad. But this guy has 8 kills. Randy Gonzalez. I don't know if he's stuck or he's just doing his own thing. But again, let's take a look, peek at the casualties. A lot of like Tans died in the center over here because of the machine guns and whatnot they had placed. But it was an absolute massacre for the Greens. They barely got any shots off from the Tans pushing along over here. Only one Tan died over here, unfortunately, whoever you're rooting for. A Tan died in there, a few died up here, also pushing through here. Majority of the Tans died over there, over here on this approach, and over here approaching this truck. I never looked at the mortar. Seeing how many kills that thing got. It got 7 kills. Not a lot for a mortar, but it got kills. This guy who did like a little like final stand, he only managed to take out 1 man. Alright, that's it for episode 3 of Army Men Plastic Wars. More quick episode, which I think is also the same theme for the next, not for the next episode, but for the episode after that, which will be a continuation of the Tan offensive. Yes, we're gonna be cutting away from this, and we will be going to the blue and gray border. Now, to kind of explain the alliances, the Tans have an alliance with Grays, which, if you ever played with Army Men as a kid or ever watched Army Men, what do you call it, animations on YouTube, you know that they are allied. And let me check my time on my OBS recording. All right, 16 minutes. So from the first Plastic Wars, those two and Orange, they were allied, I believe, and they wait, I lost my train of thought. So since the Tans invaded the Greens, now the Grays, or no, it's the gray-purple border. My apologies. I'm a little rough considering I haven't looked at my like the material in a while. But the gray-purple border, the purples and blues who are allied with the greens learned of what happened. They decided to invade or attack the gray border. So we will see what happens in that battle in the next episode. See if they manage to push through or if they just falter, and then the Grays do a counteroffensive in the purple land. Again, I'm probably gonna record that lore video. I'll make it right after this, actually. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the lore video. Then after that, I'll see you on the gray-purple border. See you.